So yeah, this is an algorithmic poem. It's basically, you know, sort of like algorithms kind of rule our lives now. So I thought that I would try and create a human algorithm. It's based, as Facebook is based on likes. So I started thinking about things that I like and things that other people might like, and decided to write a poem to help you decide whether you like this and us and poetry in general. I wrote a poem called People Who Like This Poem Also Like... ... Because of time and because I'm quite a lazy man, I didn't have time to write it all myself. So what I did was used actual algorithms and crowdsourced most of the material in this poem. So this poem, so thank you Facebook, and thank you to all the people who contributed. It's quite long. This poem is written by Sophia Walker, Dave Miles, Anna Freeman, Richard Gregory, Faye Roberts, Liz Council, Steve Stroud, Felicia Millay, Jackie Hayden, Keisha Thompson, Andrew Lawson, David Slack, Lizzie Patch, Julie Moore, Paula Varjet, Laura Hanson, John Tomlinson, Daniel Ainsworth, Garth Williams, Emily Wolf, Murphy Weirmouth, Olivia Crooks, Ben Moores, Lucy Cronson Reed, Stephen Lindsay, Becky Wadeson, Kathy Thomas Bryce, Anna Percy, Joy France, Andrew Reynolds, Joe Verrett, Mel Jones, Emma Jolliffe, Finton O'Higgins, Anne Revel, Claire Hall, Jane James, Lainey Higgins, Martha Distin Webster, Johnny Woodhams, Julia Griffin, Ollie Menham, Jackie Hagan, Dave Viney, Flick Henson, Lucy Kennedy, Luke Shires, Anna Menchikowski, Anna Earl, Paul May and Brian Hook. Would you please give them all a round of applause? People who like this poem also liked pizza. Just pizza, that's all. That's it. Not really. People who like this poem also liked a black dog in a red neckerchief with its head out the window of a white van speeding down the street feeling like the king of the world. People who like this poem also liked basset hounds because no matter how bad your day was, coming home and looking into the eyes of a basset, you know their day was worse. People who like this poem also like dogs' ears. People who like this poem also like dogs in general, especially the Christmas dog. People who like this poem also liked guinea pigs in hats. People who like this poem also liked guinea pigs in general. People who like this poem also like shooting accusatory glances at cats when they tell lies about food. People who like this poem also like small children who wear glasses, unsure as to whether it is because it grants them a certain gravity like miniature librarians or junior civil servants, or because a minor physical impairment in one so young is a poignant reminder that even in the first blossoming of youth we carry the seeds of our own demise. People who like this poem also liked occasionally entertaining melancholic thoughts. People who like this poem also liked miniature things that fit perfectly into their packaging, thinking about what it would be like to be a creature in the deep sea, gherkins, gospel harmonies and hip-hop tracks, the US Army backing down in Dakota, and the satisfying sensation of changing the direction of the indicator when leaving a roundabout. People who like this poem also liked socks. People who like this poem also like fog on the moors in the morning and the granddad in the original Willy Wonka movie when he gets out of bed for the first time in 20 years. People who like this poem also like fairy lights in trees, skyscapes, playing air glockenspiel to 10-minute long disco songs and being home from the hospital, not in a box in the ground. That was a real one. People who like this poem also liked a second chance. People who like this poem also like the smell of homebrew coffee, homemade lasagna, shortbread and uninterrupted sleep. People who like this poem also liked baby seats on the backs of bikes and the nonchalant insouciance of the children who ride in them. People who like this poem also like dinner party reunions followed by hungover leftovers, hope not hate, hummus on non-work days, animals with human characteristics, and wearing a frayed heart on a frayed sleeve. People who like this poem also liked clouds and birds. They like pulling over when driving to capture a perfect sky, and they like the sunrise that follows a particularly epic all-nighter. People who like this poem also like plants and gardens and trees, Professor Alice Roberts, fish fingers, a party with a mechanical bull, and Ben Mellor's anthropology show back in 2012. Hey, I didn't write it, guys. People who like this poem also liked during the consumption of any compartmentalised dip-based snack, such as a Dairy Lee Dunkers or a Marks and Spencer's reduced fat hummus and carrot batten pack, judging perfectly the dip per stick ratio so that both elements are finished simultaneously. People who like this poem also like crisps, microwave wheat bags and freshly sharpened pencils. They like the smell of a new book, that moment just before you sneeze, and stepping out of tight shoes. People who like this poem also like the mundane things that have a profound effect. People who like this poem also liked people getting up in arms about the fact that the new £5 note contains animal fat, as if this is the first time that money has ever been responsible for the killing of innocents. Politics, guys, politics. People who like this poem also liked bubble bath and gin and tonic, crows, quality save, getting parcels through the post, UHT milk and exchanging smiles with total strangers for no real reason. People who like this poem also like water, you know, the sea, lakes, puddles, rain, etc. Lying in a boat, staring at the sky and sitting on the top deck at the front of the bus pretending to drive. People who like this poem also like go ape. People who like this poem also likes the little girl who calls her mum mum, as she has trouble saying mummy. They like the fact that it's the most perfect sound to that woman's ears. People who liked this poem also liked getting into a freshly made bed, preferably made by someone else with crisp, clean cotton sheets. They liked waking up to someone having made them a cup of tea and it still being hot. People who like this poem also liked that beginning of a bank holiday feeling with freedom stretched out before them and work too far off to think of. They like waking up on the morning of a day they have been waiting for impatiently, and they like biting off the tip ends of a Twix and sucking up tea through it like a straw before it melts. I don't actually like that. I think that person is a freak. People who like this poem also like limited edition Carex hand wash that smells of cola bottles, picking up the phone and hearing the voice of someone they love, espresso martinis and anal sex. People who like this poem also like, not for everyone I know, but people who like this poem, it was for that gentleman. People who like this poem also liked this list, seeing how much they have in common with everyone and being reminded of that Maya Angelou line, "We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike." Right. Just to let you know, James, this night is already hideously overrun.